Nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch.
Okay.
Nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch.
Okay.
Nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch.
We see you.
Nigga, snitch, nigga.
You've never seen wrong.
Let's go. Ooh wee. Okay. I hope y'all ready. Let's get it. It's the official Out of the Box podcast. It's the #1 podcast that the industry never knew they needed. I go by the name Shakita Speaks of Southern Belle. And shout out to my brother Jerome in the house. And listen, we coming each and every week with a fresh episode. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell too so you can never miss an episode. And that's period. Let's go. Ooh-wee.
Snitch, nigga, bitch, nigga. You know what's crazy? You ever heard the edited version?
Nah, I haven't.
We gotta play the edited version real quick.
What? It's something about that. The beginning of that song, it just goes so hard. It's like,
yeah, I need.
Yeah, it put a different type of energy.
I gotta let people hear the edited version.
I never heard the edited
Watch
version.
this.
Snitch, go. Snitch, snitch, go. Snitch, go. Snitch,
Nigga.
Snitch,
Like, just imagine playing this in the club. Snitch, snitch, snitch.
It don't do justice though.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
It don't
It's
do
like that.
It don't give it justice though.
It was like that nigga YG had Tourette's. Snitch.
You know what's my favorite word?
What's your favorite word?
Bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy. They couldn't even say that. Like, just imagine, like, white people, when they hear that song, they be like, snitch. Oh, my God, I want to say it.
Snitch, nigga.
Snitch.
Nigga.
Oh, shit. But, you know.
Snitch, nigga, bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
For our audience that are vanilla.
I'm sorry.
White.
Don't
those
say
words.
that.
No. Today is a special episode of Out of the Box podcast because we want to talk about something that's basically trending. And what's trending right now is T.I. Family Man.
Talk about it.
Gangster.
Rubber band man.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, Rubber Band Man. You feel what I'm saying? This is the same nigga that was like Floyd, a undefeated boxer, and was like, yo, I'll fight your ass. Now, what's so crazy is that on this podcast, expeditiously, he basically spoke about a situation where he went to the police and gave information, right? Now, if you're new in his career, he always basically used to fight allegations of snitching, like when it came to his Crime Stoppers and all those kind of situations and stuff like that. And he always said he hates snitches. He even let a snitch go from Grand Hustle. I don't know what the artist's name is. I forgot what his name is, but he had a hit song for a second, and he let that nigga go. Who was that? You remember who that nigga was?
You talking about Young Dro?
No, it wasn't Young Dro. Young Dro was like his best friend.
Who you talking about? Big Country?
T.I. let a snitch go from his record label. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Let's see. God, let me see.
This is crazy because I have no clue.
T.I. record label. Grand Hustle. Snitch artist. What is it? Who is his name? Sweet Jesus.
Are you sure this is a thing?
No, this is definitely a thing. I'm trying to find him. Oh, yeah, here you go. This is picture.
What is it?
I'm trying to see what it does. Alpha Mega.
Yeah,
so Alpha Mega.
Did he make it far? Because I don't even know who he is.
He had like a little bit of a song. You know, it was a song, I think it was T.I. and Roscoe Dash, I believe, when he had a song. And Alpha Mega was on there. So T.I. let him go for snitching. Now, T.I. is in a quinky-dink right now because I would like to know and basically maybe ask Shakita. Well, I'm not a hood nigga. Shakita's not a hood nigga either.
I'm about to say, am I a hood nigga?
But we have been around hood activities.
Absolutely.
And we know a couple of hood generals, okay? And our old, I don't know, where we used to live. So, the thing is that, is it considered snitching if you basically snitch on someone that's already dead? What do you think, Shakita?
Damn, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question, to be quite honest with you. Like, the idea of snitching is you telling on somebody. Oh, my bad. Forgive me, you guys. But the idea of snitching is you telling on someone. So technically, yes.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you like this. I would definitely snitch on a dead nigga. Shit, I probably would snitch on a live nigga too.
That's what I'm about to say.
I'm going to tell you like this.
You would snitch on a lot of niggas?
A live nigga?
A live nigga?
So let's say, for instance, we driving in the car, right?
Okay.
I am a civilian, and someone has a gun, right?
Okay.
Now, you like that person knows. Now, if that person is super silent and acting like, oh, that's not his gun, I'm like, officer, that obviously is his gun, okay?
No, see, it's different. Like now that's a straight up snitch. See, if anything, if they ask me whose gun is, I'll be like, I can understand you be like, it's not mine. But for you to just be like, officer, this is his gun, that's a straight up snitch.
Because like for real, if I say it's not mine, they charging both of us. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I would, if it was mine, I will own up to it. But if it's yours and you not saying nothing, I'm like, Tyrone, you better fucking say who the fuck it is. Because I'm going to give you that look. I'm like, you better, nigga, say something. Say something. Because fuck that. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't trying to do no jail. Especially for something I ain't even do. Like, nigga, I'm just coming off from work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person.
But what if it's like a first offense type of thing? Like, does the situation change at that point in time?
I wouldn't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give, like, the thing is, being in jail for one day, being there for like 3-4 hours is still too much. You feel what I'm saying? I would never. You feel what I mean? Like, it would have to be on some real shit. But if you're not going to tell on yourself that you had a gun, I'm going to be on Charleston like, that right there is him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, pull up in the lineup and everything like that. You know, because I'm not a hood nigga. You know, I pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's two things. Like, yeah, cops are scary to call, but shit, sometimes you got to call them niggas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like this, right? If someone break into your crib and everything like that, and D be like, I'm not a snitch. Let me handle it myself.
That's different.
That's still snitching. You like, yo,
that's
that
different.
Nigga.
If somebody just broke into your house and you have no clue what's going on, and I mean, obviously you gonna call a cop or somebody, especially if you just like by yourself. Like, that shit crazy. Unless you one of them people that's just like ready to just die for yours and you better set it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you already got the strap. You already got it ready, like the AK ready or some shit for a motherfucker to come through the door. Yeah. Then I understand, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't got shit on you. You gonna call a cop.
Okay, so let me ask you.
And you ain't even see the person. All so right. I don't know. I don't think it's the same.
So let's say this, right? Since you're saying that you wouldn't basically do it. If there was pounds of cocaine in your friend's car, and it's pounds, you know that the pounds that these niggas got is that you probably gonna do life.
Oh shit.
And that's crazy. And that person does not say something. You ain't gonna be like, it's not mine, officer. So,
well, that's different. You up here talking about, okay, so that's different. Officer come up here and be like, who's cocaine get? It's not mine. I don't know, that's straight up snitching.
Okay.
Straight up snitching is like, officer, it's his. I don't know if I could do that. So, to be quite honest, but I probably would be like, it's not mine, officer.
So so now they charge both of you because it's basically you in the car, and the person doesn't say anything. You're not gonna you're just gonna keep it like that.
I'm saying it's not mine.
You can't see. At the end of the day, it's like, what drug dealer gonna like? Yeah, it's mine. It's mine, sir. No one's gonna say that, so they gotta charge both of you now. So, but they charge you for it, and they be like, yo, You know, at the end of the day, y'all going down for it. You gotta get a court. So what you gonna do? You gonna fight your friend afterwards, or?
Hopefully, I ain't surrounded by myself about no bitch ass niggas like that. First of all, hopefully if you like a OG or you my friend, like you fuck with me and you in my car and you already got some with you, hopefully you ain't gonna let me go down like that anyway. So hopefully you will. And the situation a little bit different too. I'm a female. Hopefully, if I'm around you and you a homie or something, you ain't gonna leave me in a position like that. Hopefully you just gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? I surround myself around real niggas.
All right, so
period.
see, not even answering the question. So you'll go to trial, and
I surround myself around real niggas.
So
that shit will never happen to me.
And you wouldn't say that. I mean, no one will have a fucking illegal gun in my car. So the thing is that you just gonna go to trial and be like, I'm just gonna take it.
Oh, now that shit not happening.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying though. Even if I was, let's say I do hang with some people, like, you know what I'm saying, like. You know what I'm saying? And they participate in certain activities. You know what I'm saying? Any of the people that I feel like I would surround myself that participate into street activities would never put me in a position where I have to even do that. You know what I'm saying? They automatically, I feel like, would take it. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be like, oh, it's, you know what I'm saying? They gonna step up and say something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they'll snitch on themselves. But you do got some people out here that won't snitch on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's 100%.
That's why you got to surround yourself with the right motherfuckers.
True.
Period.
Sometimes, like, the right people, you might think are the right people and become the right people when they learn that in the day they doing time. You feel what I'm saying? Like certain things I feel like when it comes to street codes, I know some hood niggas.
Me too.
That wind up basically telling. You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
Exactly. And, you know, that goes to another thing.
Well, that's crazy. You know, it's crazy because, like, I know some real street niggas that's, like, done 20 years because they didn't tell.
Yeah. I know both. And
yeah,
there are some people that, I'm going to tell you, like, one person told me the realest thing. You can be the most killers. Just because you snitch, you don't mean that you ain't a killer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you look at, like, Jimmy Henchman, right? Jimmy Henchman was a big notorious gangster. The reason why Tupac got touched, 50 Cent getting shot up and stuff like that. It's real. It's documented. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this dude was a real thoroughbred dude. But, you know, when time comes to that nigga, when you basically tell someone you got this amount of time or whatever, that's when people start cracking.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you think about Young Thug
that's
and all
that.
It's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you can have all these people, but when you tell them that they're going to have that time, it was crazy. But now, see, we've been talking about snitching and everything like that. There's another mystery we have to solve. Because something is going on now.
Wait. That's crazy that you even played this right now.
We gotta solve this case, Keita.
I can't.
There's 3 people missing.
I can't. All right, what's going on?
So, one of the things have been 3 deaths due to cryptocurrency. So they've been died at how many was it? Like the same week, right? Or same 3 weeks?
I don't think it was due to cryptocurrencies, but that's what people are speculating. But basically 3 crypto billionaires have died weeks apart from each other, and it's just a little bizarre that happened. You know, people like Twitter world is going crazy. Well, I don't want to say Twitter world, but social media world is just, you know, going crazy because it's kind of like bizarre. Like 3 cryptocurrency billionaires, and they died weeks within each other. I don't know. It's a little mysterious to me.
Yeah, we have Nikolai. I can't say the last name. Michigan. Yeah, I don't even know.
Don't stop it.
Then you have Tian, who died at 30, and then you have this is not even gonna try. He died at 53.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So they all died within weeks of each other. We got to put our hats on. See, you know, one of the main things is that one of them has basically said that they think that the CIA government killed them.
Right. All I can say is the math is not mathing right now. You feel me? Like, the math is not mathing. That's a little weird, little bizarre. I've never in my life heard anything like this to like kind of like happen back to back. Well, maybe we have heard something like that, but you know, I feel like this is stuff that they be talking about in the movies.
One basically died in his sleep at age 30.
That was the first one.
Yeah, I wonder how he died. You know, I think one basically drowned, right?
Yeah, one of them drowned, and then one of them crashed in a plane.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not a CIA agent or, you know, work for the government, so I don't really know. But I do think that is kind of crazy that that's happening. I mean, you look at it like this, right? I honestly feel like that currency is something that is basically affecting the world, you know, positively and negatively. You know, a lot of people basically have lost a lot of money doing this currency. So, it could be another Timmy that be like, you know what? Fuck these niggas. And I'm going to kill one of these people because I lost so much money in one. Or it could be the fact that it's untraceable. So, certain things that you basically used to pay for, the government sometimes can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the reason why that some of the, that cryptocurrency was got big in the first place. That it was untraceable. You know, I don't really know the logistics of what it is right now, or if some of it's more like not, if now they're traceable. I don't really know. You know what I mean? So all I know is that fucking Dogecoin lost a lot of motherfucking money, though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's it. That's the only one. But yeah, that is really crazy.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, like, you know, this has happened before.
Yeah.
Where someone basically had some kind of like, I don't know if it was a cryptocurrency, but something where people invested in this stock or whatever. And what happened is that this person basically all of a sudden died. And when this person died, all the information of this stuff, right, was locked into his computer. Yeah. So no one can do anything. Everybody was basically like, fuck, we need to get this money. This nigga faked his death.
I heard about that.
And then there's a cryptocurrency that happened in Africa. These two Middle Eastern people, they basically had a cryptocurrency that was really doing good. People was like, yeah, you're making this amount of money, da-da-da-da. All of a sudden, they wound up disappearing. No one can find them. No one knows where they are. But guess what? They took all those people's money. So, the theory is what I'm getting at. Maybe they might not be dead. They might be alive, laughing. You took everybody's money. Because you never know. We never know. These are just assumptions.
Yeah. I think we should probably even tread lightly our damn selves right now when it comes talking about topics like this. Because the shit is too weird for me. And when shit starts to get weird, I feel like I should be quiet.
and speaking of weird, since we're going on the weird topic and going to conspiracy theories, a person named Alex Jones, we don't know, he basically is a popular conspiracy theorist. He basically got sued for $1 billion due to the fact of saying that Sandy Hook, where kids got killed, never happened. And the reason why I'm mentioning this because guess who was on here, on his show, just recently? A favorite person of mine, Kanye motherfucking West. And you know what he said? He said that he loves Hitler. Crazy. See,
crazy.
On his podcast, basically, I don't know what the fuck Kanye would be saying. He'd be like trying to start controversy. What it seemed like he was saying, you know, YouTube, don't cancel this. At the end of the day, I'm all for every human race.
Absolutely.
I love everyone. I think Barney couldn't even touch what we basically do when it comes to the podcast because we love everyone. So, at the end of the day, is that what he was trying to basically talk about, and I don't know what he was talking, and he did it in a shitty way. He was saying that regardless of what people do, we still basically should love them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have to look at certain things in Jewish people perspective. Like, how can you tell someone to love someone that basically murdered multiple people, that almost called a genocide of a whole race,
Right.
just because of how they looked, what they did, certain things that were just inhumane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Putting people in gas chambers, attaching bodies together, starving them, where they will make them fight each other, where they had to go against their own family, where brothers and sisters would kill each other.
Yeah. It's
At
crazy.
the end of the day, it's like they have every right to feel offended. That's like going to a black person and be like, yeah, man, we must love these slave masters. Love every motherfucker that basically put niggas on a boat. Love every one of them. We must do it.
I ain't trying to laugh, but dead ass.
You feel what I'm saying? That's like love the cop that killed George Floyd. Love him to death. Love that knee that was on his neck. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, you will get offended, and that can definitely affect people in a certain way, especially a touchy subject like that. You feel what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really think of a scenario other than chucking slave masters when it comes to blacks, and for real.
I feel like you
know
said
what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, that's really what it is. It's just crazy, and I think that he needs to get checked. I think people need to stop interviewing him and everything like that. You feel what I mean? Like, they have to understand that he is going through a traumatic experience. But
Yeah, I do think he's going through a traumatic experience. I do feel like, Kanye's mind is different. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely different. I feel like a lot of times, like you said in the beginning, I feel like he likes to spark controversies. But the thing is, I think the way he tries to go about things, he's trying to go about it in a way that only like Kanye really understands to a certain extent. But to a certain extent, he don't mean harm. I just think it's about the way that he go about saying things at the end of the day. I feel like if he changes just the thing of all the controversy and stuff that comes with Kanye, is just like, it's kind of like a drug to him almost. You know what I'm saying?
definitely, trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I know is because he's a wild boy, man. He's a wild, wild boy. And the only reason I know, because I know, like, I basically been around him, and he had done some extreme things. Like, the funniest things, I tell you a story, right?
I don't know if we should do that.
Because the craziest thing is Kanye West. I always basically realize when he basically say to people, he was like, people keep on questioning me. You know what my name is? He'd be like, it's Ye. He did the same thing to me. I forgot I asked him a question about something. And he was like, because I was like, do you think that would be a good idea? You know who I am? I'm Ye. I'm like, God damn, dog, okay, we understand. I still love your music. But you know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, someone need to help him. I think that
I agree.
he always have yes motherfuckers in his corner. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, all these people that was there, gone. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully do this. It will basically show him, and to an extent, that to see who the real people in his corner. But, at the end of the day, I think, we're going to, wrap up this episode today. We basically went in a conspiracy bag and everything like that. So under Shakita, wrap this joint up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all right, you guys, you already know what time it is. It's the #1 podcast the industry never knew they needed. I go by the name Shakita Speaks of Southern Belle. Shout out to my brother Jerome in the house. And if you like what we got going on here, make sure you guys subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you never miss an episode, because we dropping them every single week. So it ain't no excuses. Make sure you guys tune in. We love you guys. Peace.